bank. Can you tell us where you're located, first of all, and when the monthly food bank happens?
Sure, yes. We're Cornerstone Church, and I'm Pastor Melvin Rosa. And besides me is my beautiful wife, Dorothy. And we're right on Madison, 322 South D Avenue in Washington.
Okay. And for the monthly food bank, when do you guys offer that, and who's eligible to be there?
Well, first is everybody, anybody. We'll serve anybody, anyone. We just open to everybody. And basically, we distribute food in about four different ways. One is the open house on the first Wednesday of every month. It's normally 4 to 8. The only times we would change that is because of the 4th of July and the Christmas holidays. Otherwise, the other 10 months, you can count on it being the first Wednesday of every month. Then you can call to make an appointment at 319-653-5678. Every time we have church service, which is Sunday and Thursday, we also have the food bank open. And then we also travel to Mount Pleasant, we've traveled to Tipton, and we've traveled to Iowa City to distribute food, and we're planning to do some of that, some more.
Now, that's for distributing food. How about donations? How do you guys take those? How can people get involved if they'd like to help that way?
Sure, that's the same thing. We've had community business partners. We've picked up food, and people have dropped off food at the church at 322 South D Avenue. So we've even had donations from the middle school. Builders Club gave us $1,000 worth of diapers. So that was amazing. We've had donation when we had a community workshop by the community McDonald's right down the road from us on Madison. Sigma Foods, which used to be called West Liberties, donated food multiple times. And then also Farmer Grade has donated food, and we've also had clothes donated, but we've also had food donated by local Boy Scouts, and then also just church members. Victory Church over at Columbus Junction and Operation Homefront has donated toys. So we've just had also TFAT Food and Feed the Hungry. So we just had a bunch of different partners donate food and clothes and toys.
Why is this an important service to offer to the community?
Well, it's our heart, and not to get too theological, biblical this morning, but we believe, like Jesus said, if somebody's hungry, give them something to eat, and if somebody's thirsty, give them something to drink, and if somebody's naked, give them something to wear. So we just believe we don't separate one thing from the other. So even when we have church service, the food bank is never closed because that's just the heart of who we are.
Now, March 30th, you have a potluck dinner event coming up.
Yes.
What can you tell us about that as far as who can come, what do they need to bring, and what does the event look like? How does it work?
Sure. We have every last Sunday of the month, we have a potluck. Our church members bring food, donate food. And in fact, I'll be putting that list out. What we do is the 10 months, we have just an open potluck. Anybody can bring any food. So if somebody wants to join us and bring some food, that's great. But if they just want to come and just eat and just kind of figure things out, they're welcome to come. And then for Thanksgiving and Christmas, we have the more traditional potlucks where I'll say that it's got to be ham, turkey, that kind of stuff. But the rest of the year, some people bring in tacos and just different things. And one lady made tamales, and another person made salad. So it's just a little bit of everything.
We fast forward to April 12th. You're having an event called the Spring Blast. Can you tell us what that event is?
Sure, absolutely. We've got a donation grant. So people have to be on site on April 12th. There's no money that has to be given to the church to be entered. You just got to be there April 12th at 11 a.m. We're just going to have pizza, games, some kind of like those games that you may have done when you were in camp, like trying to throw a tennis ball into a cup. Those kind of fun games, and kind of stick your face in whipped cream and try to get out the Snickers or the Three Musketeers, the M&Ms or something like that. Just kind of fun games like that, kind of goofy, three-legged race kind of stuff. And we're gonna have pizza, complimentary pizza and lunch and everything. But if people show up on site on April 12th, they're going to be entered to win. We've gotten complimentary tickets for Lost Island and for Adventure Island, West Des Moines, and in Waterloo. Or they can pick a Hawkeye or Cyclone game, and it's going to be free, complimentary, just the tickets. The rest of it is up to them. A pack of 4, and all they have to do is show up, and they'll be entered. All they have to do is show up. There's no cost to be entered.
Okay. And on the 12th, what time of the day is that at?
Sure, it's 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's 322 South D Avenue. Go to cornerstonenow.org. That's our website. We just opened it up, cornerstonenow.org. cornerstonecogpastor@gmail.com. That's the email. And then our Facebook page is Cornerstone Church, and here in Washington, Iowa.
Okay. The last thing I want to chat about today on the calendar is the Easter service. Can you tell us what's going on for your Easter service?
Yes, we're going to have a drama and things that have to do with Jesus and everything. And then we are planning on working on a little Easter egg hunt after church service. So be there with the kids. And so we're going to have the Easter egg hunt. We're going to have an Easter drama. And people can get all that information at 319-653-5678. And they can also set up an appointment for the food bank. They can either come to the church during church service, or and get information about the Easter and the food bank, or if they call the 319-653-5678, they can set up an appointment to come and get food as well.
We just chatted there about your Easter service time. When are your typical service times? When can people come?
Sure. It's Sunday at 10:35 is the worship service. 9:45 is the adult and the children's Sunday school. And then we have Thursday night Bible study and Friday night Bible studies at 7 o'clock, except for the week that we do the food bank events, which are the first Wednesday and Thursday. So that kind of changes the schedule, but the rest of the month is at 7 p.m.
What is the church's mission in the community?
To support people, to care for people. We have 4 basic ingredients to that mission. We say Cornerstone Church embraces the Bible, worships God, shares the gospel, and cares for people. And one is not more or less than the other, but it all works together.
One more time, can we get the contact information for listeners out there?
Sure, it's cornerstonenow.org. Facebook page, Cornerstone Church in Washington, Iowa, 319-653-5678. I'm the full-time pastor there, so if I'm not there, we're at the nursing home or doing some other event. We'll get back with you as soon as we can, 319-653-5678. And then also we have our YouTube page, which is Cross Life Miami-Dade YouTube. And that's from my time in Florida and from other ministries. You could see the church services there and the other events that we have with the nursing home, the Autumn Park, the Mount Pleasant. People can just see a wide variety of videos.
Those are the questions I had. Is there anything else you can think of? I always ask a catch-all at the end. Just in case.
And I wanted to appreciate you guys here, the station manager. When I mentioned about the supporters, we also were one of the community partners that you guys donated to the food bank when you had the share-a-thon. So we appreciate KCii.
All right. Thanks so much. We were shooting for 5 to 10 minutes. We were